Hey guys, don't buy the BMW G310R series. Seriously, don't buy it. Before I tell you why, let me tell you something about myself. I have been using BMW G310R's bike for around 2 plus years now, and I'll be sharing my user experience with the bike and the company to you. So I bought the bike in 2018 September. Initially everything was fine. Before you pay something, they'll be so nice to you and answer every question you ask. So even I saw the ad and I wanted to try the bike, so I went for a test ride and it was fine. Like even during the test ride I did not find any problem with the bike or the company. They were very friendly and polite. The issue, at least in my case, started when I actually made the payment. So when after the test ride, they gave me an estimate saying that the bike will cost around an approximate amount. I'll be sharing the estimate also in this video. So the estimate consists of the ex-showroom price, insurance, road tax, registration, and roadside assistance, and much more. So they tell you this rough figure, and they tell you that I'll have to pay this much. So I gave an advance, thinking that I'll be paying this much. So the amount did not vary. I ended up paying the exact amount which they asked for. But the problem is they did not give the bill on the day of payment. So they told that the bill will be generated once the bike is delivered to you. So you'll be getting the bill along with the bike. So I had to make the payment for the bike to come in because I was one of the pre-registered customer because the bike wasn't launched at the time. I had to make the full payment. So I was waiting for the bike and the bill. So on the day I got the bike, I came to know that the bill did not have the full amount to which I paid for. So around some 55,000 to 60,000 was less in the bill value. So they just gave me a bill less than 60,000 for the amount which I paid for. Even a small supermarket where you go, you get everything sorted out as tax and the value. But a company like BMW, I didn't expect this from them. So there was an amount difference in the bill for which they did not give any proper clarification. So I tried reaching out to the salesperson, to the manager, and even sent a lot of mails, but they still never responded with a clear explanation why this happened. So they also told that this is some handling charges which won't be reflected in bill. Like I am not sure. Like even TVS back then, maybe 7-8 years ago, charged around 2k such as handling charges. Even TVS and other brands. But I think they will mention that in the bill also. Nothing will be unbilled in any way. So finally, after a few more customers started raising the issue, they responded when we gave a public comment in Google reviews. So only then they responded that this issue will be taken care. And then what they did is they just generated a paper that is with the company header. They just gave a bill saying that you paid this much amount for this bike. That's all they gave. I don't think it's even registered. I'm not sure why they did that, but I ended up paying the whole amount, but the actual tax invoice does not have that amount. I'll share that picture also in the video. So this was the initial stage where BMW just launched their 310 series, and there was no other bike in the company where I was able to get some reviews or suggestions. So I googled upon on this issue and came to know that actually BMW does this for everything, especially their cars. They take a amount called handling charges for some reason and then don't put it in your bill, and this has been raised as an issue by someone else, and they finally told that this is what our company can give. If you want, you can buy, or we'll refund the whole amount. You can choose some other brand. This is what they told. It is there on the internet. So after this, I didn't want to trust this company with my bike. I didn't want to give the bike to them for any reason such as service or anything. So I never went to the company after that. It's been 2 years now. So there are apart from the issue which I faced in the company, there are some issues in the bike also which may be useful for you guys because they have now launched a new bike. So I didn't want you to suffer the way I suffered, like without knowing what the problems which you will be facing. The first biggest problem in this bike is the battery issue. So there is not even a Kickstarter, so the only way you can start your bike is using the electric start, which uses your battery. And the battery has been a major issue in almost all the bikes which were released along with the batch. So the problem is on the middle of a ride, your bike will stop and then it won't start. This is what I heard. I faced this only once, and but it actually started magically. I am not sure how. So when I was in the signal, it stopped, and then the engine turned off and the battery signal started blinking. So when I again started it started, but for many cases, many people, it didn't start. They had to go to a mechanic and then or take roadside assistance to manage this issue. And there is rusting all over the bike. The disc, the metal rods which hold your bike, the framework, there are like rust. It rusts everywhere, especially the chain. Even my old bike, which is a Hero Honda bike, the disc brake is still rust free. But in this one, it's been only 2 years, it started rusting all over the disc now. The other fewer problems which I saw was vibration. So when you ride the bike, it will vibrate like anything, like you can't see the side mirror also. This I actually saw during the test ride also, but I didn't quite think that it would be a problem while riding. And it produces a lot of heat. Even a short duration, it'll just heat up like anything. So you'll have to take care of this too. And the other problem which most of the bike faced was fork oil leak. So the front fork, reversed inclined fork, which they say, starts leaking after a few months. So the oil in that goes off, probably the rubber seal breaks due to some friction or dust, and the oil starts leaking. So as I mentioned, you can say that you didn't give it for service. Like I told in the video, I didn't want to go to the company for service. So it might be a reason also in my case. But the funny part is there is a group of BMW riders. We communicate among each other. They have properly given their bike for service, and they faced the same issue which I have faced. So even I do my service myself. I change the oil, I lubricate, but still I do face the issue. They give it to the company, do it properly. They also face the same issue. See, I don't hate the company or I don't support any other company. So I am just telling as a user of this bike for 2 years that these are the problems, and if you are planning to buy the new one, let me share you some more details. So as you can see, I shared the price is around 3.5 lakhs, right? So now the same bike with a better engine, that is BS6 engine, they are giving it for 2 lakhs or more than 2 lakhs. I'm not sure of the price either. The only thing which is good in this bike is the engine. So the whole bike, BMW is good for its engine. It's known for its engine, so it is good. But I'm not sure of the rest of the parts. So if they have reduced the price in the cost of their parts. So even this I have not researched, but you should be doing if you're planning to buy. The parts which are used are of cheaper quality, with which they reduce the cost so much. And they also won't be giving you warranty for the plastic parts or the body parts which will be on the bike, and they won't be giving warranty for the electrical equipments like headlight or blinkers. If they go, they won't be covering in the warranty. Still, I ended up buying the bike because at the time 2 years back there were no reviews about the bike. It was the first time it was launched and there was no video, something of that sort. I was not able to read about it anywhere, so I had to take the chance. But now I am giving this review. Maybe it might be helpful for you. I just don't prefer this bike. Instead of buying the cheapest bike in BMW, you can go to any other brand and buy the most costliest bike which they have, which will eventually be cheaper than what you will be giving in this bike, and they will treat you much better because you bought the most expensive bike from them. The main plan of this brand is to increase the number of customers. That's why like they are giving their bikes in a cheaper rate so that they'll get a more number of customers and customer base, so that they will be able to sell their merchandise and be able to earn in the name of service. Most companies will earn more money in the name of maintenance than the product itself. So when they get more customers, they'll just earn more by doing service, which is not at all worth doing to them. Many brands openly show what they're doing in a glass door, but in BMW, they'll just take it into the godown, give it to you after a day or two. We don't know what they're doing, whether they're doing or not, or replacing anything. We don't know. Moreover, the battery issue which I told you, I have faced it only once for 1 second and it actually started working. For many people, it did not work. They had to go to a mechanic, and this happened after the service only. So this is also something which I wanted to share. So if you're going to buy this, I don't recommend it, but if you're still gonna buy, you will have to just be cautious about these points so that you'll be ready to face the situation. I wanted to add a point about their bike services. They don't provide any free service. They will cost you around 10,000 for the first service itself, and what they do is totally worthless. They just change the engine oil, lubricate your chains, and then do a full bike wash. This you can pretty much do it yourself or give it to any small shop. They will happily do it for you perfectly. So do not trust your bike with them. And moreover, most of the problems faced by other users are caused after the service only. I personally feel that they do it on purpose so that we go back to them with a problem where they can charge us apart from the service. As they have already sold the bike, this is the only way they can earn more money from their existing users. So please be cautious if you're already having a bike with this brand, and do not trust them at all.